Yeah, man, I got to talk about it. I know I'm late, man. I know I'm a little late, but apologies. I didn't get a chance to watch Monday Night Raw right at 8 o'clock because I had some running around and stuff to do, so I wasn't able to watch it right away. So I came home and I was at EO Sky. I was at Kyrie Sane versus EO Sky, and what I did was I restarted it, so I had to start it back over and watch everything from scratch because I missed Maxxine Dupri versus Becky Lynch. And this is the main match I want to talk about. This is the main topic of my video, but I'm going to talk about other matches up there too, of course. So first person hop on, I'll go ahead and start. All right, first person hop on. And I see somebody watching. If you watch wrestling, comment below so I know who you are, and hit the like button while you at it. If who I see somebody's watching my video, okay, somebody walk back out. All right, somebody watching, comment below so I know who you are. Okay, two people in the building. Y'all comment below so I know who you are. Hit the like button while you at it. I got two people in the building. Man, get the fuck out of my chat. Get out of my chat. We got 7 people up in the building. Comment below if you watch wrestling. I look gay. Your mama gay. How about that? Sorry, y'all. Okay, had a troll to come up in here. We got 7 people in here. Love the braids. What? Somebody else comment below. I don't have braids if you're trying to be funny. I'm good, unknown. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just trolls want to come in here and run their mouth. You watch wrestling? I got 8 people up in the building. I need everybody to comment below to see if you watch wrestling a lot. Oh yeah, man. I'm fat with my bald head. Well, do y'all watch wrestling? I need to know. Any wrestling fans in my chat? I need to know. Y'all could be in the wrong chat. Okay. That's what's up. Alright, hit the like button for me. We got 10 people up in the building. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Okay, well, Maxxine Dupri did it. Maxxine Dupri got it done against Becky tonight. She got it done. She beat Becky Lynch. You know, it was about 10 count out there, but a win is a win. So it's in the books that Maxxine Dupri has won against Becky before. And for the ones who don't know, I'm a huge fan of Maxxine Dupri. Yeah, Rey Mysterio is one of my favorites. Yeah, Rey Mysterio one of my favorites. I've been a huge fan of Rey Mysterio ever since his WCW days when I was a little kid. What's going on, Devon Dilly? Welcome to the chat, my guy. Welcome to the late night Russell Talk. We doing some late night Russell Talk tonight, man, because I wasn't able to watch Raw right at 8 o'clock because I had a whole bunch of running around to do. So I ended up having to watch the replay. Had restarted. So anyway, let's get back on topic. Maxxine Dupri got it done. Yeah. So Maxxine Dupri beat Becky Lynch tonight. Like I said, what did I say? I told y'all so. I Time has proved me right. I love being right about my favorites. I knew Maxxine Dupri was going to beat Becky Lynch tonight. Yeah, I like Randy Orton. He ain't one of my favorites, but I do like him though. But Maxxine Dupri was very impressive tonight. Maxxine Dupri outdid herself tonight. She was 10 times better in her first match against Becky. She was 10 times better in her first match against Becky. Maxxine Dupri, she was very impressive. She was very impressive. She pulled off some solid move sets in that match. I told y'all that Maxxine Dupri could wrestle. What did I say? I told y'all Maxxine Dupri could wrestle, but I believe they have her holding her back on her in-ring talent. And eventually they're going to have her to show off her true like ring in-ring ability. They're going to have her to show off her true ring talent, and it happened tonight. It happened tonight. She showed off her true ring talent. So I don't want to hear nobody say Maxxine Dupri can't wrestle. She's terrible, this and that, and the third. Tonight she put all the doubters to rest. She set all the haters straight. What's going on, Anthony? Welcome to the chat, my guy. Oh, you like Scotty Too Hottie? Okay. He was underrated. He was an underrated wrestler. I give him that. Yeah, the big quiche. But just can never get behind that stink face move. I know it was a move, it's a legendary signature move, but I just couldn't have another man putting his ass in my face. That's pause. I know he ain't gay, ain't trying to, but I'm just being honest. Yeah, Tajiri was underrated. Let me get back on topic about Maxxine Dupri. Oh yeah, for the new people that's in my chat right now, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Everyone that's new to my live video right now, everyone that's new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. So Maxxine Dupri, man, she outdid herself. I was amazed. But see, I knew this. I knew Maxxine Dupri was gonna be 10 times better against Becky Lynch. I knew she was gonna be 10 times better in this match. I told y'all I called it. I called it. When everyone thought that Maxxine Dupri wasn't going to win against Becky Lynch, and she wasn't going to look impressive. I told y'all I would be standing tall above everybody. And here I am, standing tall above everybody, just as I said. Here I am standing tall above everybody, just as I said when I said that Maxxine Dupri was going to be very impressive this time in this match and show off her in-ring talent and beat Becky Lynch. And she did exactly just that. She did exactly just that. What's going on, Cigar? How you living, brother? Welcome to the chat. Subscribe to my channel. I tell you, man, I love being right about my favorites. But see, these toxic ass fans say I only support wrestlers like Maxxine Dupri, Nikita Lyons, and wrestlers like that because I like them, because I want to sleep with them and stuff like that. Well, tonight, time proved me right once again, and I got all these haters and toxic fans looking stupid. Because I said exactly what was going to happen. Maxxine Dupri was going to win against Becky Lynch that time, and she did exactly just that. Yeah, people can say she won. She didn't pin her. She won by 10 count out all she want to. A win is a win. A win is a win. And let's not leave out how impressive she was against Becky Lynch in her second match. Let's not even leave that out. Hell, she almost pinned Becky Lynch. Let's definitely not leave that one out. She almost pinned Becky Lynch. She got a near fall off Becky Lynch. When she hit her with that kick, that spinning side kick, she Becky Lynch, she got a near fall. What's going on, Dennis Thompson? How you living, bro? If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would surely appreciate it. Absolutely, Devon Daly, it is. Her striking ability got very better. You can tell it got better that she almost beat Becky Lynch with that kick. She got a near fall off Becky Lynch. She got a near fall. I wanted her to. I wanted her to pin Becky Lynch. That's what I wanted. What's up, Jesse? How you living, man? If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I wanted her to pin Becky Lynch, but it's okay. She beat Becky Lynch by a 10 count out. Hey, I'm fine with that. A win is a win, especially against an in-ring veteran like Becky Lynch, because Becky Lynch is a legend. Becky Lynch is a legend. She's been around for a long time. And a newcomer like Maxxine Dupri beat Becky Lynch. Maxxine Dupri, future in professional wrestling, looks so bright. It looks so bright. Bayley is one of my favorites, Jesse. I love she's getting the shine to showcase her technical ability. Exactly. Yeah, man, Maxxine Dupri, she's one of my favorite female wrestlers. Now, and then the thing is, can't nobody say nothing bad about her now. But fans are still gonna hate. They're still gonna hate and not want to give her credit where credit is really due. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Because tonight she proved a lot of people wrong. Oh, I see you a Jey Uso fan and Roman Reigns fan, Dennis Thompson. Okay. Everyone in my channel that's new here, subscribe to my channel. Maxxine Dupri, man. Yes, I wanted her to pin Becky. That's what I wanted. I wanted her to get a pin, and she almost pinned Becky. She almost did with that spinning side kick she did. Okay. Yeah, you slap my head. Anybody slap my damn head, they can wish like hell they didn't. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Slap my head if you want, you can wish like hell you didn't. Get out of here with the stupid shit, man. Just had a troll to come here talking about I look gay. Now where these trolls come from? Yeah, Jesse, I know that. You would destroy. Man, I'm gonna ignore that comment. I'm not ignore that comment. Yeah. You have no clue. I would beat the brakes off you, man. Go ahead on somewhere. Don't even got a profile of yourself. Go on somewhere, man. Go on with the stupid shit. But anyway, like I said, man, for Maxxine Dupri, I'm not gonna pay him no attention, man. I ain't gonna pay him no attention. All these trolls running their mouths, but the funny thing is they don't even have a profile picture of themselves. Go to their page, no pictures of them or nothing. So shut the fuck up. argue with you. You're not worth my time. You're not even worth it. You like AJ Lee? Okay, that's what's up. Is William Regal? Nah, it's the Rock daughter. Yeah, the Rock daughter running NXT now, Jesse. Yeah, she was on the major heat because of what she said about I forgot old dude name that passed away. Look, man, get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. Why you still running your mouth? Get out of my chat, man. Go ahead. It was somebody else, not Hulk Hogan. I forgot his name. He died recently. I forgot his name. Maxxine Dupri versus Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I miss Liv Morgan too, man. Liv Morgan, one of my top favorite female wrestlers. But can't wait when she return. Tell you what, I was pissed off how they booked her to lose that feud to Rhea Ripley in the title. I was so pissed I turned from Raw on Netflix, man. She got fucked over in the worst way. You mean to tell me she couldn't go to WrestleMania as the women's world champion? I was like, bro, come on now. Oh, you like Michelle McCool and okay. Victoria were crazy. Hope, know what I'm saying? Be holding tarantulas and shit. um, but okay. Nothing wrong with that. But I wanna Maxine Dupri, now that she got past Becky Lynch in the match. Let me tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and call this right now. I'm gonna call this right now. If Maxine Dupri and Becky Lynch wrestle for the third time, Maxine Dupri is going to pin Becky Lynch this time. She's actually going to pin Becky Lynch. I Down Syndrome G. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here, man, cause you ain't gonna shut up. I'm tired of your mouth. I see you in person right now. You ain't gonna say it to my face. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here, bro. Get this clown ass dude up out of here. Keep talking shit. I'm sick of trolls coming in my chat running their mouth. For all I know, it probably was a fucking kid. I don't know. I don't know. I had to go ahead and get him up out of here. Ain't coming into my chat with that shit tonight. But anyway, so Maxine Dupri outdid herself. She outdid herself, and then I love how when Becky Lynch grabbed her foot, she countered it into an ankle lock. That was impressive. See, she was doing that move. She was practicing how to counter how to counter. You know what I'm saying? How to counter that ankle lock. How to counter her that ankle lock. She was learning how to do. She was learning how to do that ankle lock. She was learning how. She was learning how to apply that ankle lock on people. She was learning how to counter people moves and counter to her ankle lock. In the night that it was perfect. Maxine Dupri, man, this woman was impressive. Anybody say Maxine Dupri, you know what I'm saying, didn't do a great didn't if anybody say Maxine Dupri wasn't impressive against Becky Lynch, you hating at this point. You hating. You hating. You straight up, I'm gonna say yes, you're hating on her. You're hating. Maxine Dupri got it done tonight. She got it done. I ain't gonna lie, she tried to win in a dirty fashion against Becky, but hey, I was all for the shit. I was all for it. Like I said, a win is a win. She almost had it, but nah, she won by 10 count against Becky Lynch, but I'm all happy about it. A win is a win. You said she okay? Nah, she's more than okay, Dennis. I strongly disagree about that. Maxxine Dupri was very impressive against Becky. She showed off her true ring. She showed off her real in ring talent tonight. She arguably showed it off. This woman was impressive against Becky. The moves she hit Becky Lynch with. Those two knee strikes she hit Becky Lynch with. And she countered, you know what I'm saying? She did an ankle lock. I love how she countered the ankle lock. How she counted when Becky grabbed her foot, she turned herself around and swooped up on the Becky and counted it into an ankle lock. That was impressive. That was quite impressive. And she hit her with a devastating power bomb off the rope when Becky Lynch went for the 10 punches, the 10 count punches. She hit her with that power bomb, explosive power bomb. I loved it. I ain't gonna say explosive, but that was a pretty good solid power bomb she gave Becky. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. The punt kick. Me too. Yeah, I ain't mean to say two knee strikes. She hit her with the punt kick first. Then that second one was a knee strike. Two of the most impressive moves she did in that match. I told y'all, Maxxine Dupri showed off her ring talent tonight. Yeah, but so yeah, man, Maxxine Dupri has a bright future ahead of her. And I told y'all, look how impressive Maxxine Dupri was. Look and notice how the hell did all this pay off? By her working with Natty, by her training with Natalia. That's why Maxxine Dupri showed off her in-ring ability tonight. Her working with Natalia and training with Natalia. This is why Maxxine Dupri put on such a great performance tonight and outdid herself. Oh yeah, that was a pretty good senton splash she gave on Becky Lynch as well. Maxxine Dupri was impressive, man. She was impressive tonight. Now the first time her and Becky wrestled, she put up a great effort. I'm gonna give it F. I ain't gonna say it was a good match. She put up a great effort against Becky. The first match she put up a great effort against Becky. But the second match they had tonight, Maxxine Dupri outdid herself. Hey man, look, and listen here, my guy. I'm not that type of dude. I like women. You're in the wrong chat with that. You're in the wrong chat with that, bro. Now, if you gay, this who you are. I don't have a problem with that. I don't got a problem with gay people or bisexual or transgender people, but this dude here straight. I like women. Women only. So you in the wrong chat talking like that. You in the wrong chat. Eric, where's your profile picture? Where's the profile picture of yourself? Like I just said, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Don't worry about how big I am because I'm not with that shit. I'm straight. I'm not into dudes. If that's what you like, that's you. You're in the wrong chat talking like that. Alright, let me go on and get you out of here, bro. Let me go on and get you out of here. Cause if we was in person, you would have been on got punched in your mouth. No, and I'm talking about a profile picture of yourself, your actual self. You got a profile picture of somebody else. Well, y'all troll the trip. Y'all troll the trip. But let me get back to my video. So, so Maxxine Dupri, man, when her Becky Lynch have their third match, like I said, Maxxine Dupri is going to actually pin Becky Lynch this time. She might tap Becky Lynch out with the ankle lock. Now that would definitely that would be the most stunning upset in Maxxine Dupri career if she taps out Becky Lynch with her ankle lock. Imagine that. That would catapult Maxxine Dupri career to heights it's never been before. People coming in my chat, man, with the stupid shit. Get out of here. Get out of here with the silly shit. Done had 3 trolls to come in here tonight that I done had to block. People say if I block them, that shows how weak I am. No, I just don't got time for the stupid shit. I'm trying to do a live video, and people in my chat talking shit to me don't know how to shut the fuck up. Trying to do a video talk about wrestling. Trolls coming in here keep running their mouths, don't know how to shut up. Not supposed to just keep dealing with that, going back and forth with them while I'm trying to talk about wrestling. No, I'm a bitch because I choose to block people when I'm trying to do a live video when it's trolls in my chat. Powers, Powers, get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. No, I don't want to oil up and wrestle you. Get out of my chat. Maxie a low key a Maxie a low key a technician. She's not low key. No, she's a Mac technician wrestler. No, she's a Mac technician wrestler. Maxine proved that tonight. I look stoned. Okay, 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 keyboard warrior. Okay, I look stoned. Okay, keyboard warrior. Wrestling died with Hulk Hogan. But so Maxine Dupri, man, well, I'm not. But so yes, we talking about wrestling, bro. So now what I want to see happen for Maxine Dupri now. Well, that win that Maxine Dupri got off against Becky, that's going to that catapult her career tonight. That's going to catapult her career. And then how she wrestled, how she performed against Becky tonight, that's definitely going to catapult her career. So yeah. So now I'm ready to see Maxine Dupri capture a mid-card women's title or win her first piece of championship tag team gold. Oh, I got a lot of favorite wrestlers. Writer, are you talking about male or female wrestlers or both? Cause I got a lot. So number one favorite male, that's a tough call right there because Sting and Bret Hart my top two favorite wrestlers. I like both of them equally. So go ahead and just call them the ones. Or you like Tommy Dreamer? Ric Flair is the greatest wrestler of all time. Well, I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, Jacob, but I disagree with that. And by the way, y'all subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I would surely appreciate that. So now that Maxxine Dupri won against Becky, this might become a. I think this might become a feud between Maxxine Dupri and Becky. I think it is. I think it is. It might be because Becky won't satisfy with Maxxine Dupri winning because she got overconfident. But either way, I'm glad Maxxine Dupri won against Becky. People say she didn't pin Becky Lynch. Okay, but I mean a win is a win. She won by 10 count against Becky, so a win is a win. Stone Cold is the GOAT. I mean, Hood Rich, you're entitled to an opinion, man, but Stone Cold is one of my favorites, but I do like him. Bret Hart has some sugar in the tank. Okay, I'm not going to acknowledge that comment. I'm not going to acknowledge that comment. Definitely not going to acknowledge that comment. Bret Hart is the best technical wrestler of all time. I'm not going to acknowledge. I'm not going to acknowledge your comment right there. Your Owen Hart, yeah, but I like Bret Hart better than Owen Hart. Bret Hart's my number one WWF top favorite wrestler. I ain't go against Bret Hart for nobody. She was, man. She was. So yeah, man. Maxine got it done. She got it done. Edge your number one favorite. Okay, all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. He is the rated R superstar. Jacob, angry about what? I just said I'm not going to acknowledge that comment about you saying Bret Hart has some sugar in his tank. I'm just not going to acknowledge that comment. If you come here to troll, man, you in the wrong chat. If you come here to troll, you in the wrong chat, my guy. Exactly, Ryder. Exactly. 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 Or do you got some sugar in your tank? If you do, man, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If you're in the closet, come on out of there. But you're gonna have to get out my chat because I'm not into that. It's the second person that said something gay to me. Well, not gay, not the second person, but another. This the fourth troll on my chat. I'm not mad about what you said about Bret Hart having shit. I just said I'm not going to acknowledge that comment because it's not true. But so where Maxine Dupri go from here? She just keep training, bro. Ryder, all of my favorite male wrestlers are legends. I don't have no new current favorite wrestlers. Don't get wrong, I got some new current wrestlers that I like, but they just don't do it for me as being my favorites. I prefer the legends as my favorite wrestlers. I prefer all the legends as my favorite wrestlers. But so far as all my favorite wrestlers that's legends, I name all my favorites. All my favorite male wrestlers are Sting, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ultimo Dragon, Jake the Snake Roberts, The Undertaker, Kane, Junkyard Dog, and Coco Beware. But so alright, man, WWE. Man, there's several different areas. There's several different areas. I can name some matches. Um, I can name I can name some matches. I can well, far as one of my favorite moments is when Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble, and another one of my favorite moments is when Eddie Guerrero won the Battle Royal, and he won, and he got qualified to face Brock Lesnar for the undisputed title. Now my favorite matches is when Bret Hart dethroned Mr. Perfect and Roddy Piper for the IC title. Those are two of my those are two of my top favorite Bret Hart matches. Is when he dethroned Mr. Perfect and Roddy Piper for the IC title. And Bret Hart versus Stone Cold, definitely one of my top favorite Bret Hart matches. I'm talking about Bret Hart versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 13. Arguably one of my top favorite Bret Hart matches. And Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels at Survivor Series of 1992. That's one of my top favorite Bret Hart matches. I have a lot of favorite Bret Hart matches. I have a lot of favorite Sting. I have a whole lot of favorite Sting matches too. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I remember all Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys and Hardy Boys tag team matches back in the day. They had some classic matches, man. And all their matches always win either way. Yeah. See you, Jacob. So alright, man. So WWE, do not drop the ball with Maxxine Dupri. Keep her going. Cause tonight, this was only the beginning for Maxxine Dupri. Tonight, this win for Maxxine Dupri. This is just the beginning. This is just the start and the beginning of Maxxine Dupri. This win by Maxxine Dupri on Becky Lynch tonight. This is the beginning of her career. I ain't say career, but this is the beginning of her. This is the beginning. She has a lot more to come. She has yet more to come. She has a lot more to come. Her first win against Becky Lynch. This is only the beginning. But it also catapulted her career. But this is only the beginning. This first win of Maxine Dupri versus Becky. Once again, this is only the beginning. Next, either she's going to capture her first piece of championship tag team gold, or she's going to win her first mid-card women's championship, whether it's the women's IC title or the women's United States championship. One of those titles she's going to conquer. One of those titles she's going to capture. Mark my words. Mark my words. One of those three titles she's going to capture. If it means her winning her first piece of championship tag team gold, or winning the women's IC title, or the women's United States title. One of those titles she's going to capture. So, all right, now going on ahead, putting Maxine Dupri aside, I want to talk about Roxanne Perez versus Laura Valkyria. This was a solid contest, solid match, great back and forth match. But at the end, Roxanne Perez came out on top. But I will say one of the most impressive moves that Roxanne Perez delivered in this match was that spinning DDT outside of the ring. That was a perfect tornado DDT outside of the ring. It was perfect. It was a perfect spot, and she hit it perfectly well on Lara Valkyria. Lara Valkyria was very impressive in this match as well. I give credit to her as well because Roxanne Perez and Lara Valkyria are two of my favorites too. But Lara Valkyria, one of her most impressive moves in matches when she hit that stalling fisherman suplex pin. Very impressive. That was very impressive. So this was a great 5-star match. But Roxanne Perez won. Roxanne Perez won. So now this third match, yeah, I knew it was going to become a tag team match eventually, because they've been interfering in each other matches in these one-on-one matches. Live Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez versus Live Valkyria. They've been interfering in each other. Well, interference has been in their matches. All right, bro. All right, take it easy. Lyra, a technical wizard in the ring. Absolutely, Devon Daly. Absolutely, for sure. I love me some Lyra Valkyria. But they both were very impressive in this match tonight. So now, the third match, we got Lyra Valkyria and Bayley versus Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. So yeah, we got Raquel Rodriguez. We got Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. This is going to be a great tag team match. But the thing is, can Lyra Valkyria and Bayley get through this match together without Bayley's split personality coming out? Because we know Bayley has a split personality now. So how do Lyra Valkyria know that she can trust Bayley not to turn on her in this match by her personality switching up on her? That could play a major factor in them losing this match. And then Lyra Valkyria and Lyra Valkyria possibly snap. Bayley snaps and they both go at it. They beat the hell out of each other, and then we got a feud between those two. So yeah. So I don't know, but we got it. It's gonna be a tag team match against those two, and I think it's gonna take. Is it gonna take place at Crown Jewel? I believe it's gonna take place on Raw. So I knew it was going to get down to that point. I knew that was going to happen. They was going to get a tag team match against each other. Because every time it's a one-on-one match between Roxanne Perez versus Lyra Valkyria, it's interference. Where it is Bayley interfering to help out Lyra Valkyria, or Raquel Rodriguez interfering to help out Roxanne Perez. So now this has turned into a tag team match. And this tag team match is going to go either way. Now, Roxanne Perez, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria, those are three of my favorites in this match. I like Raquel Rodriguez, but she's not one of my favorites. But I do like her. She's actually gotten better in the ring. She's gotten better. Raquel Rodriguez is Women's World Championship material for sure on the main roster. And she should win it eventually. You know, she has that. She's already a powerhouse. And she has that smash mouth style. She's a powerhouse and she has that smash mouth style. So that'll fit perfect. Raquel Rodriguez will fit perfect as the Women's World Champion. So she needs to win it eventually. But so this tag team match between these four is going to be good, and it's going to go either way. And like I said in here, so like I said, Lyra Valkyria and Bayley could possibly win if Bayley split personality comes out in this match. Like she comes out of nowhere and just snap on Lyra Valkyria, and that would give Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez a chance to capitalize on that, and they win. They win. They come out on top and win. Now, if Lyra Valkyria and Bayley can coexist in this fight as a team, can coexist in this tag team match as a key, as a team, they got a chance at winning against Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, but that still don't mean Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez can't win this match clean against Bailey and Lara Valkyria because they definitely can do it. They can do it. So we're gonna see how it all plays out. So okay, putting that aside, another match I was looking forward to, and that's Kairi Sane versus Io Sky. Another solid contest. Bailey split personality is a two-faced. It is, yeah. Yeah, Bailey split personality is just like Two-Face from Batman. So yeah, like I said, so I don't know if Bailey and La Valkyrie can work together as a team as a team in this match. If Bailey split personality don't come out and they can work well together as a team, they got a chance at winning. They could win. But I'm still not going to count out Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez not to beat Bailey and La Valkyria clean. Because they definitely can do it. Like I said, this tag team match could go either way. I'm just pointing out some flaws on how Bailey and La Valkyria can lose this tag team match by Bailey split personality playing a major factor in this tag team match. Bailey split personality could play a major fact in this women's, you know what I'm saying, tag team match. It's a strong chance. Then we finally get a strong heated feud with Bailey and Lara Valkyria. But let's get back to Kairi Sane versus Io Sky. Kairi Sane versus Io Sky was a solid match. Kairi Sane was very impressive in it. One of the most devastating moves that Kairi Sane did to Io Sky was when she hit her with that Alabama slam outside of the ring and slammed her back and head up against that apron. I was like, oh my God. That was one hell of a bump. That was one hell of a bump that Io Sky took. And with that being said, with Io Sky to take a hell of a bump like that, that says it all how tough Io Sky is. That says it all how tough Io Sky is to take a down bump like that. A move like that, man, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking career ending. Anybody else probably wouldn't have took that bump, but that, wow, that was a hell of a bump that Io Sky. I held my damn head. Kyrie and Io match was something hard hitting, Japanese style a little bit. It was definitely Japanese style due to that bump that Io Sky took by taking that Alabama slam by Io Sky outside of the ring on that hard apron. You know the apron is already the hardest part of the ring. And Kairi Sane hit Io Sky with that Alabama slam outside of the ring on the apron, and Kairi Sane head literally hit that damn apron. I said, "Oh my God! Let's hope she don't get injured." But she still wrestled into the match. The animated Japanese girls be the toughest low key. Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. Look at Oscar. I'm pretty sure you seen Oscar back in New Japan and her. I'm not pretty sure you seen Oscar wrestle back in her New Japan days, bro. Oscar was wrestling men. Oscar was wrestling men barefoot. She was wrestling barefooted, and she was wrestling men much bigger than her. Oscar is a warrior, and I remember when she went by the name Kana. See, they need to bring Kana to Monday Night Raw. They need to have Oscar to switch her character to Kana. I would love to see them switch, you know what I'm saying, Oscar's character to Kana. Man, Kana when Oscar was Kana, she was hell on earth. They need to switch Oscar character back to Kana. Cause Connor was hell on earth. But this was a great match. But that bump Kyrie Sane took, man, them one of the toughest bumps to take. So I just hope Io Sky's okay. That was a hell of a bump she took. Yes, she was. Damn right. You spot on. Connor was the devil. She was the devil in Japan. Oh man, and ain't gonna lie, this got me. Oscar got me a little upset tonight when she slapped Kyrie Sane. Y'all, for the ones who know, I love Kyrie Sane, man. Oscar is one of my favorites too, but I like Kyrie Sane better. Kyrie Sane is one of my favorites, and Io Sky is one of my favorites. But Oscar got me hot when she slapped Kyrie Sane tonight. I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit. She slapped Kyrie Sane, but don't worry about it. Eventually, Kyrie Sane is gonna snap on her ass. wait, wait. It's coming. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna have to take for Kyrie Sane to build, and build anger. It's gonna take Kyrie Sane to build, and build anger until she eventually gets fed up and she finally snaps on Oscar. That's what it's gonna take. Like I said, it's gonna take Kyrie Sane to build, and build anger, and then finally, you know what I'm saying, snap on Oscar. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and that's gonna be one hell of a feud. Not sure if Kyrie Sane is gonna win that feud, but she's gonna win some matches in that feud. But then again, Kyrie Sane could win the feud against Oscar. She could do it. It's possible she could do it. But right now, Oscar, she tells Kyrie Sane what to do. So yeah. But I tell you what, this was a spot on match between Kyrie Sane and Io Sky. But that Alabama that Alabama slam that Kyrie Sane hit Io Sky with outside of the ring, that was the best part of the match. That was the best part of the match. The best part of the match for sure. So now we got the Kabuki Warriors versus Io Sky and Rhea Ripley at Crown Jewel. Who am I going for in this match? I'm gonna have to go with the Kabuki Warriors. And like I said, Kairi Sane, Io Sky, and Asuka are three of my favorite Japanese female wrestlers. Kairi Sane, Io Sky, and Asuka are three of my favorite wrestlers. I don't care for Rhea Ripley no more, though. I don't care for Rhea Ripley no more. But being that Io Sky is teaming up with Rhea Ripley, I'm gonna have to go with the Kabuki Warriors. I'm gonna have to go with the Kabuki Warriors for the win. I'm gonna have to. I have to. So yeah, but this is gonna be a solid contest, and this match is gonna go either way. But either way you look at it, I'm going with the Kabuki Warriors. I have to. Kairi Sane versus Stardom Gulia would be brutal. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. That'll be a banger. I mean, banger after banger. That'll be a banger. Just poor Kairi Sane, man. She going through what she going through. But so yeah, man, my pick is the Kabuki Warriors for the win. My pick is the Kabuki Warriors for the win in this tag team match. And the Kabuki Warrior is one of my favorite tag teams. Yeah, the Kabuki Warriors is one of my favorite female tag teams. So despite Asuka being a bully, the Kabuki Warriors work very well together. Let's talk about the match the Kabuki Warriors had against Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back in 2020, and that no holds barred match. That was an outstanding contest. Let's talk about the handicap match the Kabuki Warriors had against Charlotte Flair. That was one hell of a match, and I love the finish of that match. When Charlotte Flair had Oscar in the fit, when Charlotte Flair went for the figure eight leg lock on Oscar and got it on Oscar. She got it on Oscar, and Kairi Sane came off that top rope with that insane elbow, and know what I'm saying, planted Charlotte Flair with it and pinned her 1, 2, 3. Man, I love that. That was an outstanding finish of that match. That was such a great finish. Such a great finish. So people don't talk about it much, and some probably forgot that Kairi Sane also pinned Charlotte Flair before. I remember that match just like it was yesterday. But so once again, my pick is the Kabuki Warriors for the win in this tag team match. So now, the main match on the card I'm looking forward to: Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie Valkyrie. Now, Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Valkyrie are also two of my favorite female wrestlers, but I like Tiffany Stratton better. So I'm gonna have to go with Tiffany Stratton for the win and win the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. But if Stephanie Valkyrie wins, I have no issues about it at all because like I said, she's one of my favorites, just like Tiffany Stratton. Although I like Tiffany Stratton better. But if Stephanie Valkyrie wins, I will surely congratulate her. I will surely congratulate her in the most, you know what I'm saying, the most, you know what I'm saying, the word I want to use. If Stephanie Valkyrie win, hey look, I would definitely congratulate her. I would congratulate her. I would definitely congratulate because I'm going to tag her and everything if she win. If Tiffany Stratton wins, I'm going to tag her. So my pick is Tiffany Stratton, but being that Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Valkyrie are two of my favorites, I like Tiffany Stratton better. I'm gonna have to go with Tiffany Stratton. But like I said, if Stephanie Valkyrie wins, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So all I got to say to that is, may the best woman win. Because this match is going to go either way. It's going to go either way. I love them both. So this is going to be a great match, and like I said, possibly going to go either way. And this is the main match I'm looking forward to. This is the main match I'm looking forward to. Steven Stratton versus Stephanie Valkyrie. This is going to be a solid contest. Kairi Sane elbow drop is beautiful. Yes, it is. She knows how to hit that elbow drop. She knows how to hit it. She knows how to hit it. So yeah, man. So and then what took place tonight? Um, what else? What else happened? Another match on the card. Um, Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso. Jay Uso is slowly teasing the heel turn. Tonight we got Roman Reigns out there tonight, talking to, doing his promo, and it really got interrupted by Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman. So we got a match with Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in a street fight at Crown Jewel. That's going to be a good one. Hopefully Roman Reigns wins again. Well, like I said, this match right here, Bronson Reed might just win this time. But I'm still going for Roman regardless. I'm going for Roman. Definitely going for the OTTC to win this one. But it's gonna be a banger. These motherfuckers right here, these two motherfuckers, they are gonna be all over the place. They really gonna tear that arena up. They're gonna tear that arena up for sure. But my pick is Roman Reigns, the OTC. But alright. So in the night, Bronson Reed came out there rudely interrupted Roman Reigns. Him and Paul Heyman rudely interrupted Roman. So they had words back and forth. Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns having words back and forth with Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed mouthing off at Roman Reigns. Then eventually, when they left the arena, Roman Reigns taunts. He taunts Bronson Reed by perfectly pushing his buttons and saying, "Y'all couldn't." He say, "Y'all walk out like some bitches." You know that bitch word, those fighting words. When you call another man a bitch, those fighting words. So Bronson Reed immediately ran to the ring. He ran to the ring, and Roman Reigns started. They started whooping his ass. Roman Reigns started beating him, and then Bronson Reed came back into the fight. They fighting all over the place, and Roman Reigns knocked Bronson Reed over the rail, the barricade. So yeah, that's gonna be a great match at Crown Jewel. So once again, my pick is the OTC. But and tonight we got CM Punk, we got Jay Uso, CM Punk, and LA Knight in the tag team match. And tonight, CM Punk and LA Knight had it out in the back, and CM Punk and LA Knight don't like each other neither. They don't care much for each other neither whatnot. So they had words in the back or whatever whatnot. And so they had a tag team match against Jay Uso and his brother Jimmy Uso. Great match, but Jay Uso, he's teasing the heel turn. Jay Uso is teasing the heel turn. He's becoming he's getting that ego just like Roman Reigns did when he was the tribal chief. And he was building a bloodline. So Jay Uso is getting that same ego just like Roman Reigns did a couple of years ago. We all know how it started with Roman. Roman Reigns came back and returned in 2020, and he went on a rampage. He had that shirt called "Wreck 'Em and Leave." So eventually, he started winning matches, and he wanted to build an empire called the Bloodline. So he started by recruiting Jay Uso. Well, basically, he beat Jay Uso, made Jay Uso join him. So Jay Uso got recruited by Roman Reigns by force. So that's when eventually Roman Reigns built his empire with his brother Jimmy Uso. He made him get in line. Made him get in line. Then not too long after that, Sami Zayn came along and wanted to join the bloodline, and Roman Reigns was like no, and Sami Zayn Sami Zayn didn't stop at nothing. He was insisting to join the bloodline to gain their trust. And for the most part, Sami Zayn did his part. He did his part. We got to give it to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was a great was he was pretty he was great. He was great in the team. Sami Zayn did his part. He was a loyal one. And I started to like Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn proved that he was a true loyal member of the bloodline. Although eventually Roman Reigns turned, he made Sami Zayn turn on him, because Roman Reigns was a control freak. So Jay Uso didn't trust Sami Zayn at first. Jay Uso didn't. He had a deep hate towards Sami Zayn because he looking at it like He's not the same as that. He's not the same as that. He doesn't have the same heritage as them. You know what I'm saying? He's not Samoan. He's not a part of the Samoan family. But he wanted to join Roman Reigns organization. He wanted to join, you know what I'm saying, his he wanted to join his group because he liked how Roman Reigns, how powerful he was. You know what I'm saying? How powerful Roman Reigns was, and he had Jey Uso or Jimmy Uso by his side, and then Paul Heyman as the wise man. Sami Zayn, like he really wanted parts. He wanted parts and stopped at nothing. He would help them win matches every week. So eventually, Roman Reigns recruited him. Roman Reigns eventually recruited him because he seen Sammy was a big help, and he was. So the bloodline was actually they had something going good for a little while. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And make no mistake about it, they're not my favorite, none of them. But I did like the bloodline. But so yeah, those were some good times, man. I gotta admit that. But now now Jay Uso is trying to become another tribal yeet, tribal yeet. But so Jay Uso is teasing the heel turn, and what I see happening is this time, for some reason, how I about know Jay Uso is going to turn heel. He was okay. Here's how I see Jay Uso turning heel. Want to know how I see him turning heel? By turning on Roman Reigns. That's how I see it happening. He turns on Roman Reigns, and he turns on his brother. He turns on his brother too. Or he might do what Roman Reigns did and make his brother like be with him. I don't know, but I do see him. I see Jay Uso. I see Roman Reigns being the person that Jay Uso is going to target and turn on. That's how I see Jay Uso turning heel by turning on Roman Reigns when they finally have a tag team match. Who's to say he's not going to attack his North End brother too? He's probably going to attack his brother as well because let's not forget the time when Jay Uso finally turned on Roman Reigns, when Jay Uso finally got fed up with Roman Reigns and turned on him just like his brother Jimmy Uso did. Jay Uso had a title match against Roman Reigns, and from the looks of things, it looked like Jay Uso had it. Looked like he had it. Sorry, y'all, but for the looks of things, it looked like Jay Uso had it. And when he went for the pin on Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso came out of nowhere and pulled his brother out the ring. So I was like, Jay Uso, what the hell are you doing? And don't get me wrong, I like Roman Reigns better than Jay Uso, but when Jimmy Uso did it, I was like, yo. So Jay Uso was hot. Had every damn right to be. Had every right to be. So that's when eventually Jay Uso ended up feuding with his brother Jimmy Uso because Jimmy Uso was jealous of Jay Uso at the time being. Jealous of the popularity, the hype he was getting from all the fans. And their match at WrestleMania was god awful trash. It was trash. That match could have been way better than that. Should have been Jey Uso going to WrestleMania as the IC champion, defending the IC title against his brother. And it would have put more icing on the cake if Rikishi would have been a special guest referee. See, wrestling fans would have still been talking about that match. But Triple H failed to do so. So don't nobody talk about Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania 41. Because it was trash and it could have been way better. A Jey Uso heel turn sooner than later. Because you can tell by the emotions having trust issues with exactly. But I think Jey Uso is going to turn on Roman. That's how I think how he's going to turn heel, by turning on Roman Reigns. Then he also He also lashed out and attacked his brother. So we got Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel. Seth Rollins got to win this match. And Seth Rollins needs to win. Seth Rollins needs to win because Seth Rollins has never beaten Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the only opponent that Seth Rollins has never overcame and failed to beat in a match. Cody Rhodes is the only opponent that Seth Rollins has never beaten. So being that Cody Rhodes is the only opponent that Seth Rollins has never beaten in a one-on-one match. So Seth Rollins needs to win this match against Cody. Seth Rollins needs to win this match against Cody Rhodes. He deserves this win. He needs to win this match against Cody. Because Cody has beaten him all 3 times. The last 3 times they wrestled, Cody beat him all three times. So Seth Rollins needs to win this match against Cody. It's going to be in a dirty fashion, but a win is a win. So, shit. The Crown Jewel come on at 8 o'clock. Shit, I'll probably still be in the bed. So I might have to catch the clips of it. Well, Raw tonight was okay. It was an okay show. But the main match for me tonight was Maxxine Dupri versus Becky Lynch. That's the main match I was looking forward to. And Maxxine Dupri got it done tonight. She got it done. So I'm looking for Maxxine Dupri to make her come up even more. And she's going to now that she got that win over Becky Lynch. That's going to catapult her career. It's going to catapult her career a whole lot. And being that Maxxine Dupri is one of my favorites, I feel damn good about myself calling it and saying that she was going to win against Becky Lynch. And she did exactly just that. And I called it. And I told you I was going to be standing tall above everybody saying that I told you so. And that's exactly what I did. I told a lot of people. I told everyone so. I told a lot of people so. And Maxxine Dupri. And I also said that Maxxine Dupri was going to show off her original in ring talent, and did exactly just that, and was very impressive. She outdid herself. Got a near fall on Becky Lynch in this match. She got a near fall on Becky. So I'm a huge fan of Maxxine Dupri, and you know what I'm saying. I'm 100% behind her. I'm gonna always be 100% behind her. So I'm going to shut this thing down, man. Thanks everybody for watching my video, man, and sharing your thoughts. You know what I'm saying about. And I think everybody watched my video, you know what I'm saying, and sharing your thoughts about Monday Night Raw tonight, and responding to my takes about Maxxine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? So once again, man, for the new people for the people that's new here to my channel, for the new wrestling fans that's new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D. I'ma sign out.